The first page that you'll see on logging on to Advanced Insights is the Home dashboard. This is designed as a daily check view for your Configuration Manager environment with a focus on software updates. The statistics across the top will show you details about your Configuration Manager environment and how long it has left in support. We'll show the number of devices in your environment which are under configuration management versus devices that don't have the SCCM client installed. We'll show you the number of updates in the environment which are required by at least one device, and we'll also show you any issues that you may have with distribution of content across the Config Manager infrastructure. As with everything in the Advanced Insights interface, you can click on any of these statistics to see further information about the devices or the infrastructure that is listed behind them. The next row of data are donut charts. The first shows you information about your Configuration Manager client count. In our demo environment, we see that there are 3 devices running an old version of the client and 2 that are on a more recent version, with everything else fully up to date. The next donut chart shows us details about Windows 10 and Windows 11 devices and their support status. This chart can be pivoted to some of the other metrics that we have about Windows 10 and Windows 11, so for example the servicing channel, and we can also see things like additions and the release versions. We can view all of the data used to build this chart by clicking the View Chart Data button. We show the same support and addition information for the Office 365 client if you have that deployed in the environment. The chart on the right hand side will show us the status of the software update scan cycle in your client estate. So here we can see that currently we have 1 machine which is running the software update scan and 2 have completed successfully. There are no errors. If everything is green in this chart, then this means that your software update scan environment is healthy. The final row on the Home dashboard will show computer compliance, sorted by default by your least compliant computers from a software update perspective. We have several machines here that have not sent in any software update compliance data for a while, and so their compliance data is unknown against more recent updates. We can scroll through this list, and we can expand out the number of records that have been shown to you to show a longer list. Clicking on any machine will take you to the detailed device view for that client, where we show you the software update state for that individual machine. Here you can see a list of updates which are required on this device, and if the appropriate action to take at this point is to have this machine run an update deployment evaluation, I could have the machine run that action from this interface to try to bring itself into compliance. The final view on the Home dashboard is of the deployed update compliance. We have dedicated software update dashboards for a more detailed view of this dataset, but on the home page we can see our least compliant updates, and we can click through to see significant detail about each object. To view the details of this Zoom update from Patch My PC's catalogue, I click on it and can see instantly the machines which are still requiring that update, as well as devices which have installed it or don't need it. The other tabs in this view will show me details about the update itself and its size. I can view the software update groups that it's a member of and see whether they are deployed. And I can view details about the individual update deployments associated with this update. Then if I'm interested in seeing additional details about update compliance, I can drill through for additional data. This deployment view will show me in detail the status of this update for all machines. I can see here a set of machines that are compliant, some which are downloading or are installing it, and also a machine here which is pending a restart. So perhaps the reasons that I'm not compliant is that I just need to reboot some machines, which I could also do from this interface. What was shown in this brief recording is that the Home dashboard gives us a good high-level view of the Configuration Manager environment and immediately allows us to drill through for more detail and more data when I see something that is of interest.